Hello guys, once again welcome to the channel The Nautical Guru, and today a video is about another question which is often asked in exams and also as a certain rank, that is master, captain of the vessel, in command. You should know the master responsibilities. Now when I talks, there is a general confusion that often people confuse this question with the master responsibilities as per SOLAS. That is that he have to report to the any derelict he observed in which is dangerous to the navigation, and then related to the meteorological conditions, and also he has to approach to the distress. These are the responsibilities of the master as per the SOLAS. But when the examiner asks you master responsibilities and he did not mention any derelict, regarding any derelict or any distress situation or any other pollution, so you should be know that the question is about the responsibilities on board. And this is like a question when you ask what third officer responsibilities on board or second officer, it is the rank wise question, that what are the master responsibilities on board. So the best answer will lie in your company SMS. You can go to your company SMS, and there is a chapter there, responsibilities of all crew officers, rating, everything is mentioned, what AB have to do, what cook has responsibilities, what third officer. In the same chapter you will find the responsibilities of the master. So this video is about these responsibilities. First thing, the master is responsible for the crew. Now what in the crew, master is responsible for the crew familiarization, their appraisal, training, welfare, discipline and other administrative matters. Okay, so upon joining a new officer or rating, the master will verify that his documents are suitable as per his rank, and there is a medical certificate, and he should also check that the medically this individual is fit for the job or not. That is, he will check the medical certificate. This medical certificate should be done not too much old, but it should be valid. And also he has to maintain a signed copy of the seafarer employment agreement. So these all things are responsibility of the master to the crew. Now the second thing is cargo owner. Master is responsible for the cargo owners, that the cargo is safely delivered from one place to another place without any loss or damage or any incidents which may cause them concern in undesirable negative publicity and damage to their business, interest and reputation. He is responsible for the owner of the vessel for its safe, efficient and economic operation. Third parties for avoiding damage to their property, livelihood or lives due to unsafe operation of the vessel assigned under his command. Master is also responsible for the environment. How? He must ensure that no pollution is carried out under his command. He should also be responsible for ensuring the seaworthiness of vessel and efficient vessel operation of the systems equipment on board. Okay. Now the master is also responsible for the company policies. So what are these policies? Different company policies like health and safety, environmental protection, drug, alcohol, code of ethics and so on. So he should not only implement himself these all policies, but he should also motivate the crew. He should also motivate the crew that they should follow and observe these policies. And his responsibility is that he should explain in the simple manner, and how he can explain in his standing orders, in his night orders, and conducting meetings, that how these policies are in simple manner, explain it to the crew. Another thing that comes under the master is security of the vessel. Master is also responsible for the security of the vessel. How? Like, company may have designated master as a ship security officer or may have designated chief officer. These two ranks are basically who are designated security officer. But master as supreme command is responsible. If the chief officer is responsible, he should also report to the any shortcomings to the master. Master should also take it, as because he is in the supreme command. So he should act as a security personnel on board. He is responsible for the as a whole security of the vessel. Another thing that comes in the master responsibility is his review of SMS. Master is responsible that the company safety management system is implemented on board, all crew is following that, and he should also review this SMS and tell the company about any shortcomings, his observations, if he want to change anything, and he should tell the company in his tenure whenever the master is signing up. It is your responsibility that you should send the company a detailed report about your review to the SMS. Then comes delegating responsibility of the master. The master should be prepared to delegate his navigational and conning responsibilities to chief officer or bridge officer of the watch. When you are the master, you will take command, take con in during the critical traffic conditions or port approaches, storms, heavy traffics. But he should also have some. He should prepare to delegate this navigational and conning responsibility to the chief officer and other officer of the watch. This comes under the responsibility of the master. Master is also a company representative. What do I mean by company representative? He is responsible for managing and protecting company's interest in all phases of vessel operation, and he should utilize the company shore-based personnel who is designated, for example, DPA, and is available for the consultation. And there is also the responsibility of the company that the shore management is all the times readily available to advise and assist the master to perform his duties. Assistance. What do I mean by request of assistance? That master takes appropriate action to preserve safety of life, vessel, environment, cargo or other property based upon prevailing conditions and circumstances. He should decide or act promptly, okay, and include execution of or acceptance of services in according to Light's open form. He should consider advice provided in the booklet Peril at Sea and Salvage. Like these are the books which he should refer, forms he should use, and depending on the urgency of situation, he should consider to act first and report then. So this is called master's request for the assistant, and it comes under the responsibility of the master. And another thing that comes is master has the right and priority to contact, inform and seek advice from the managing director and other departmental managers over important matters. Functionally, he reports to the technical superintendent and managing director. The responsibilities are very vast, and as I have observed, you should at least take at least 5 minutes in telling these responsibilities. Now another thing very important, that is the voyage preparation. Now master is responsible for ensuring that the vessel seaworthiness and there are adequate number of seafarers are on board and they are meeting the criteria of safety safe manning certificate. There are sufficient stores, provisions, bunkers and water for the entitled voyage, and there are navigational publications available on the available on board for the current passage. And he should take necessary checks on the ACDIS as per the company policy and follow the company UKC policy. And there is a appropriate margin of the safety, and because in ACDIS we have this is again a software base, so he should have some safety margin. It is mentioned in the company policies, and there is a passage plan available on board, and all officers are prepared. And all officers are informed about their duties during the departure. Immediately after the departure from the port, all officers are familiar, and all tests of the equipments are carried out before sailing as per the company checklist. And master should consult the chief engineer to determine if there is any need for the intended voyage. He should ask chief officer that he need anything related that may be needed in the voyage. And also he should ask chief engineer that there is a sufficient manning provided to the engine room. So these are all the things which were related to the voyage preparation. Now navigational voyage, after voyage preparation that comes is navigation. Master is supreme and can command. He is responsible for the navigation. So it is a very important aspect that the safety of the vessel, navigational errors may lead to various casualties because of collision, grounding, etc. And this is the responsibility of the master to avoid all this. He should conduct his duties as per the principle of good seamanship. He should follow laws, call regs, and what is mentioned in the fleet operation manual and other company instructions like circulars, instructions to the master, etc. He's as a master, he's responsible for the safe navigation and seaworthiness of his vessel at all time, and he's responsible that all deck officers fully understand their roles, responsibilities in accordance with the current legislation and fleet operational manual. He should lay down the guidelines regarding safety and navigation practices. He should on daily basis issue his standing orders, and he should maintain the log, and also he should issue his night orders on the daily basis when the vessel is at the sea. Master is also required to make sure that maintenance of the proficiency in traditional and electronic navigation skills by all deck officers on board. And he should also, the master is responsibility include his presence on bridge, when he should be entering or leaving port in vicinity of the heavy traffic, docking, undocking, shifting vessel, making landfall when called by the officer, during anchor station, and while navigated in restricted visibility condition, in restricted waters, in vicinity of navigation hazards, in foul weather condition. There is an actual or potential threat to the safety of the vessel, personal or cargo. Should pre-plan his presence on bridge, like for example he is going to sleep, he should tell that what time to call master, like we used to mark. So this comes under the responsibility of the master. Master, another aspect is maintenance and repairs of the vessel. Now the master has ultimate responsibility for ensuring that the vessel is maintained in accordance with planned maintenance system, and defects are reported and repaired in accordance with the company procedure and guidelines. This is very important because the examiner emphasized that about the defect list. So this comes under this responsibility of the master. Chief engineer is responsible to master for all vessel maintenance and repair. Now the repair master is directly responsible to the technical superintendent for ensuring that vessel is repaired in accordance with the company requirements, classification requirements, and international regulations complied with, and repairs are completed in the cost-effective manner. Also the master is responsible for the certificates. This is very important again because master is responsible for the statutory and classification certificates remain valid. He should ensure that appropriate surveys are carried out in due time, and status of the service company reported to the company. Technical department head is responsible for monitoring certificate status and prompting vessel with necessary action. Master should report to the technical department head. Now the master is also there are certain inspection, that is in-house inspection, which should be carried out by the master, and that will be different inspections. For example, the master is responsible. He can also he should be accompanied by relevant department heads, and he should conduct a recorded inspection of the cleanness, decent living conditions, health, safety, and environmental issue on board. Weekly he should check the mess rooms, storerooms, washrooms, living quarters, and he should also inspect that every inspection is he should also make sure that these inspections are recorded in the official logbook. Another important thing, that the master is responsible for the logbooks, and there are different logbooks: oil record book, deck logbook, sounding record book. So all logbooks and record books are maintained in according to the company management system and requirements. The master must ensure that, and he should also maintain himself a flag state logbook, or if company supplied master logbook which is used. So chief engineer is responsible for the engine room, but the master has the supreme authority, and he should make ensure that the engine room have following their logbooks. And another thing is that the master that will be the last responsibility, or we can say that coming to the end of this topic, change of vessel command. Change of vessel command, that is handing over from one master to another master. So basically he is running a whole company, the ship is the whole company which he is running, and like a factory, he should hand over this to another master. So the off-signing master must ensure that his successor takes over the vessel in the state of readiness, and an entry should be made in the deck logbook, and any other recording as required, for example company handover forms. And he should brief the another master about the vessel overall condition, personal matters, technical and maneuvering characteristics, and other matters necessary for the safe and efficient operation of the ship. So he's also tell him about the particular attention is paid toward the equipment of navigation, communication, cargo handling, safety, ballast arrangement, and so on. and he is also tell him about the vessel general stability characteristic in different loaded and ballast condition, and it is the duty of the outgoing master to bring incoming master attention any pertinent information which assist him in safe and timely costly efficient operation of the vessel, and if the time permits the outgoing master and incoming master make a thorough inspection of the vessel, review vessel defects status and relevant reports. When time does not permit, two masters should make a joint inspection. Now the outgoing master must ensure that the vessel is seaworthy in all respects, prepares a written memorandum of matters of operational concern, provide details of general condition of the vessel and the system equipment, ensure deficiencies are identified by the reference appropriate, and he should ensure that the relevant voyage instructions are brought to the attention of the incoming master, and assure himself that the required documents including management system documentation, certificates, other official papers as well as the vessel plans and publications on board are turn them over to the incoming master, and consult with the chief engineer to ensure that the fuel, water, spare parts, safety equipment, appraisal provision and stores are as per the required voyage. Now the incoming master has certain responsibilities. He should carry the full inspection as soon as possible, because sometimes the time is concerned. He should bring to the attention of the technical superintendent all previously unidentified defects following above, any defects in the vessels, and he should determine whether or not vessel is generally seaworthy or not, and check the voyage planning, ensure positive reporting capability, undertake a more detailed condition report when there is time, ensure that the company is made aware of the defects. Another important thing which I will like to mention is that flag state. I have mentioned different while explaining that class requirements should be met. Also, this flag state requirements is the responsibility of the master to go through all the, whenever you take over as a master, it is your responsibility to go through all the flag state requirements, check their regulations, and also issue your night orders and master orders as per the flag regulations, and all other administrative like class. You have to, as a master, you have to make sure that all laws and regulations are followed of the flag state, class, port state. So guys, if you like this video, kindly like it, and if you want me to cover any other topic, you can tell me in the comments, and kindly subscribe to my channel. Thank you.